Hello, welcome to Azure Learning channel. Here in this video, I will explain what is Azure Backup and how do we back up our virtual machine. There are two ways we can do. There are two ways we can back up our virtual machines. One, while create virtual machine, we can do that. We can create a backup policy. Uh, if you want to, if you want to back up any existing virtual machines, you can do that using Azure Backup. So let's log into Azure portal. So here in this video, I will show you two ways how to do the backup. So to do that, I will create one virtual machine quickly, and then while creating second one, I will show you how to do that. Uh, yeah. Go to search option, type virtual machine, click add. So there are no resource groups. Let me create one resource group quick. Then I give this virtual machine name VM1. Then let's pick a region, Azure recommended region, US East US. I just create a Ubuntu virtual machine and let's change the size. Let's pick the lowest one. This is just a demo purpose, so that's why I'm using the lowest price virtual machine size. Let's pick authentication type, password. Go to, let's pick standard HTTP. Let's keep everything default. And then here, if you see it right in the management option, when you're creating virtual machine, here you can see the option backup, enable backup. If you enable backup on, then we can give a policy name and then time when we want to take this virtual machine backup daily, what time. Okay, so I will show you this one in the next virtual machine. So let's create this virtual machine. Okay, remember guys, I told you there are two ways. Okay, so let's keep this one off for now. Let's just deploy this one. So here you can see that green mark, validation passed. Now, while this virtual machine is creating, let's go to home, and then let's go to virtual machines. Let's click on add. Let's create another virtual machine, the same resource group. I'll give name VM2. US, and then let's keep everything same, availability options, no infrastructure redundancy required, image Ubuntu, and then let's pick the lowest price VM size. Let's pick the authentication type. Let's go to disk, pick standard HDD, since it is a lower price. If you are running any critical workloads or any production loads, so just use a premium SSD. So here, if you see this, backup, enable backup. So So one we can do while one back, there are two ways. One way we can do backup while creating virtual machine. We can do this enable backup on. Another one, if you want to take backup any existing virtual machine, you can do that also. So I will show you the next one after showing this enable backup option. So enable backup on and record services vault. You want to use existing one or create new one? Okay, so I want to create a new one. Let's give this one Vault VM1. And then this is the virtual machine and then backup policy. So I want to create a new backup policy. So let's give a backup policy. VM1 daily policy. And then here frequency, you want daily or weekly. And then here you can pick a time, 9 a.m. or 9:30 a.m. or 5 p.m. whenever you want. For now, I'll just pick this 8 p.m. I want my virtual machine backup every day at 8 p.m. Then here you can pick up the time zone. You can pick this is universal time. So I'll just keep it. Or if you you can pick the time where however you want. So I'll just keep this universal time. Retain instant recovery snapshots up to 2 days. Okay, and then backup. So since this is just a demo purpose, I'll just keep it 15 days. Okay, so these are just retention of weekly backup point. I don't want it. So this is just a demo purpose. I don't need all this. So this is how we create this backup policy. Let's click OK. So now our backup policy created. This is actually VM2. Okay, this is actually VM2. Let's go here. So let's give a name VM2. So now we enabled backup option and we created a vault and we're keeping this virtual machine and then vault in the same resource group. And then backup policy, we gave a name VM2 hyphen daily policy. And then our virtual machine takes backup every day at 8 p.m. So let's go to review plus create. Now let's just deploy this. So this is one way how we can do. This is one way how we can back up our virtual machine. While creating new virtual machine, we can enable the backup policy and create a vault service and then create a backup policy. And then there is another way. So we already deployed one virtual machine. Let's go to resource group and check that virtual machine. This is our resource group and this is our VM1 virtual machine. But if you just want to look at virtual machines, you don't want to go through this resource group, just click on home and then here just type virtual machines. And then here you can see it. The first one is already deployed. Okay, let's open this one. Let's go to VM1 virtual machine. This is the overview where we created East US and this is the public IP address and our virtual machine operating system Linux. And here you can see the status, it is running. Okay. Let's go to let's go down here and go to operations. Under operations you can see that backup. Okay, you can just check everything. So here you can see that operations settings, just click backup. So recovery services vault. Do you want to use existing one? We created this vault VM2 vault while creating virtual machine 2. So let's create a new one. Let's give a name VM1 vault, and then let's keep this in the same resource group, and then choose new new daily policy, create a new one, same thing. So let's give a name VM1. This is VM1. We are taking virtual machine back. We are creating backup policy for virtual machine 1. So let's give VM1, and then frequency daily, and then let's give a time. I'll give 5 p.m. This is not Eastern time, so here you can see that you can pick if you want to change the settings. So here you can see that Eastern time, US and Canada, and Central time. Let's give 5 p.m. every day. Okay, so retain instant recovery snapshot up to 2 days. And then how many days the retention rate? I want to keep 15 days. Let's create this backup policy. And here, if you see that, enable backup, hit this enable backup option. Now both are deploying. Now let's go back to home and go to virtual machine. Just refresh this. You can use this refresh button, and here you can see that. Remember, we created already a backup policy for VM2. Let's go to VM2 and check the backup policy. So here you can see that recovery service vault VM2, and then backup policy VM2 daily policy. Okay, let's open this, and then here you can track all this. So this is how we create backups for virtual machine. But if you want to delete the backup, guys, you must have to stop backup first. Before you cannot delete any virtual machine backup or vaults. If you want to delete a backup, if you want to stop virtual machine backup, you have to come here to the virtual machine, and then here you can see that stop backup. Okay, let me use this stop backup, and then here you can pick the option retain backup or delete backup data. So here you have to give the name, type the name of backup item. So we need to give a name, type the name of backup item, and here we have to give a name VM2, and then reason. So we can just pick others. Yeah. Delete the backup. And now stopping backup and deleting. Here you can see all the progress. So this is how you create backup policy for virtual missions, and this is how you stop the backups. This is how you delete the backups. Before deleting backup, you must stop the backup. So you can do. Let me go back what we did throughout this session. So we created 2 virtual missions, and we took the backup for one virtual missions while creating virtual mission itself, and the other one we did backup for existing virtual mission. Okay, thank you guys.